Hello viewers and welcome to this new video on Real Racing 3. In today's video we're going to be doing the daily race on the Mount Panorama in Australia. We're going to be jumping in some GT3 cars, a couple of Bentleys, Porsches, McLarens, and we're going to be trying to get some wins and obviously hope for the best. So before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you want more racing. I'm going to be trying the autocross head-to-head and cup on the round panorama. It's a really difficult circuit. You have to go really narrow and drive an optimal line. Some corners will be difficult to get. Of course, the braking points depending on your camera that you're using. And we jump first in the Bentley Continental GT around the Mount Panorama. These are the settings or the driver assist that I'm using. I'm still new to the game, so I'm trying to really get used. And off we go to the first corner, trying to keep it narrow as we go, riding the curb a little bit up the hill. This track is actually located on a hill. As we go to the first slow corner, a little bit twitchy the car, I can say, a little bit sliding around, and we go 120 miles per hour. It's a really fast track, a really fast car, 145 miles per hour here. As you can see, I went a little bit near the apex, almost touching it, and so fast going off of the track. That was a penalty, and that was a horrible take to the chicane. As you can see here, taking it really bad, having a really bad exit, a 53.311, and actually getting second in my first try. So this is actually quite good. I like to first set a lap or set a time to progress and have it as a reference as we go. So as we go to the second attempt, we're gonna take the first narrow corner, taking it a bit more nice than the previous attempt. We go up the hill, trying to maintain the speed and gain some time as we go. Again, we could have gone closer to the apex, and that was really narrow, riding or almost right in the curb on the exit. Again, out of the track limits, and that should be a penalty. So stewards are taking a nap. As we go on the last corner, we have actually completed it, or completed the task I've set to myself. We've got a nicer time, a 52, but it's not enough yet. We've got P4, and as we go again, keeping it again nice and narrow, riding the curves up the hill, we go on 110, 115 miles per hour. First slow corner, really sliding as we touch the barrier. So it makes it first appearance, again touching the apex. That is a horrible one so far, but we complete it anyway, and we will try to set a time no matter how bad it is. This time taking this corner really more not driving an optimal line, going off the track limits. Stewards are still taking a nap. This is really horrible. I don't know why I am sliding the car all around, and onto the last corner, sliding way too much, getting a really bad time of a 53.243. So this is bad. We're still P4, and we try and we go again. I think this is going to be our last attempt, or there's going to be one more. I don't really remember. But up the hill we go again, onto the first slow corner. I hope this time we get it well, really slide in the car. That's not ideal. If you obviously want to go fast, you have to ride the corners and carry the speed around and try to not slide. The rear cars, or the rear left of these cars, of the GT3 cars, is really itchy, really twitchy. It wants to slide around, and it's not super easy. This time actually keeping it at the track limits, although the stewards are taking a nap. These moments our history. We took it for the first time, the full almost half a lap inside the track limits. We've got fourth 53s. That's not really bad, but this time around we jumped to the second category with the 911 GT3R. The Porsche, of course, it's on loan on Mount Panorama. It's a 1v1. So we're gonna take on another car. We're gonna take the Bentley that we have been driving from the start of the episode. The lights goes off. We start side by side with the Bentley. You can't actually see it, but it is there. As we go, we try to give him space. We slide so much, and as you can see, there's so much sportsmanship. It's been shown 20 yards behind us, and we lead for the moment. As we go down the hill, going towards the first corner, I think, right in the curve. This is just the same track that we were seeing on the previous attempts. So as we go onto the first slow corner, braking way too early, and he's right on the back of me again, but he has he's got an incident, or I don't know what happened with him. 78 yards behind, and he's actually quite behind. He's out of the slipstream range, touching the apex. That's not ideal, of course. As I said, if you want to go fast, you need to keep the car from sliding and actually go within track limits, just like that. Going within track limits, 170, 80, 200 yards behind us. Taking the last corner, really sliding the car around. That's not ideal, as I said, but it is going to be enough. Almost 300 yards. Yes, it is 300 yards onto the back straight as we try to go. This is the inside of the Porsche 911 GT3R. So we approach the our braking point. We take the chicane, nice, right in the curves, maximizing all the way up the track limits. And as we go to the final corner, not sliding the car. The rear end is actually quite stable in this lap, not for all of it. And we've got a 1 minute 52.336 as a first lap, and we've completed the 1v1 category this time around. First time do it, and we've got first place. This time we're gonna go up and try the Cup, and we're gonna drive the McLaren 720S GT3 as you go. This is the stats, and starting the race, we go off the lights. It's not a great start, and we try to perform a little overtake from the outside. That was quite fabulous. That was sick. That was bloody lovely. Again, another overtake, trying to go and not making contact, but we obviously make some contact. When you go this fast, this near to the apex, you're gonna make contact with people that are taking the apex quite more professionally than I did. This American driver, the Bryish, I think his name, we take him with the M4. Again, the LOL driver, we take him. There's a Bentley in front of us. The German driver is still on our back. The Bentley driver is we overtook him, of course. Quadruple O. The Frenchman is ahead of us, touching the apex. That's really bad. I think we need to keep the track limits on our head. We don't need to slide the car around, and of course we need to stop touching barriers. We perform a nice little overtake, and we join this battle of the McLaren and the Porsche GT3 911, and we perform a good overtake, sliding around, so much sliding. We touched the apex. That was a really horrible exit, and the South African driver in the Porsche 911 is right on our back, 15 yards is on our back. And as we go, we are in 6th position. We try to go a little bit defensive over the curve, nice and narrow. We take it, not right in the curve on the exit, and he is way behind. we're looking further to Modesto Link, the driver up ahead. We need to close the gap a little bit before reaching him, and as we go, that was somewhat good, not the best. You can obviously make an overtake better than that. The driver from Denmark side by side with him down the hill and up to the second corner. Is he going to surrender the place? Is he going to surrender the place? We give him so much space, sliding around so much. That's going to give him way too much speed up the corner, but we're going to send it. This is a big send. This is a big send. This is a big send. Braking way too early, but getting the point and getting the overtake done. That's what's needed. P4 with the two 911s behind me, right on my back. The driver from Denmark is waiting for the gap to open. 9 yards, not even 10 yards behind me, but he took the last corner quite a bit slow. So he surrendered completely the place and was out of the battle. And as we go, we are not being battled currently. We're not in it. We're not in any sort of battle. We're quite a bit away from the podium, and also quite a bit away from the driver behind. 1 in all, 166 miles per hour down the hill. This is going to be our fastest we can go. 173, 74, 76. Oh no, 75 miles per hour is the fastest we can go on this track. Maybe a little bit faster with a better exit. I don't really know. We're going to be needing to try it again. And as we perform this much of overtakes, taking the last corner, P4 on the first race, 3 minutes 53.3 is the total. I don't know what is it with the 0.3. And here we go for the second race. So the lights come off, we perform so beautiful overtakes. From the outside, P20 all the way up to P14. It's not where we want to be. P13, side by side, again, overtaking way too aggressively, right in the curbs. This is losing us so much time, but I don't have a choice. The BMW M4, I think, a Group 3 car, side by side with it, and now he surrendered completely the place. The British driver, Jackknife, is behind us. This is the triple LOL and we go on the back of him. That was not ideal. We lost so much speed, so much time going onto the back of him. And as we go, we're gonna try to overtake him again on its back. The German driver is not planning on letting me overtake him. Luckily, we did. And there's another BM M4 in front of us. The Frenchman is taking this corner a bit too slow, way too more speed, and he's blocking our path again on the back of him. So much contact. This is obviously a penalty again on the back of another M4. What is it with the M4s today? On the back of him. I think you're kind of used to it right now. Taking the last corner way too more slidey, and onto the back straight. I don't think this was a good first half of a lap. The Swedish man in front of us, and we have to catch him. The Jojo 76 behind us, 30 yards. He's not too far behind, and we're gonna be not so much defensive, and we gained so much on the Swedish driver here, Droll Ted. I think his name is Droll Ted. We swing on the inside, making the overtake, but he performs a fantastic old switcheroo with the Bentley, overtaking us in the McLaren 720 SGT3. We overtake him back. We ride a bit of grass, so our tires are going to be dirty. We're going to be handling dirty tires. He has so much more speed. As I said, dirty tires are going to be effective in this straight. Down the hill, we're going to try to send it. It's quite a brave send, but he doesn't make contact with us. He opens the space, or the space has been opened, and as we go, P6 going in a slow corner, taking it quite nice. the driver from Denmark, Marigold. Marigold touching the apex. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. You don't need to be touching the apex every time around. That's gonna slow you so much. Look at that. Just look at that. 200 yards or 170 yards ahead of us. We're gonna take it. I don't know. You tell me in the comments if that was out of the track limits. I hope this time around we get a good exit. The M3 or the M4, I don't really know what type of car is this that we're going on the back of it each time we find it. I just don't know. Look at the inside of this McLaren, the cracks on the glass. I don't really know what is happening with the BMWs that we are racing against. As we go, we gain so much time. The braking points of the AI is quite horrible, I should say. And performing the overtake, we tried to go for the Bentley, but we settled in 5th place. That was fantastic. Not the best, of course. If it was the best, it should have been a 1st place. It should have been a race win, but there's no problem. We have so much more time to race with, and we're going to be doing so many videos, and of course, obviously, we're going to win some races in these videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Try to subscribe to this channel to not miss a video. Here's me getting the free batteries, I should say. Thinking about upgrading the McLaren, but no, it's on loan. I don't really plan on upgrading it. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end of this video. I hope I see you soon in the next one. Goodbye.